This is clearly the story of Yuno Grinbedial.
One true king.
Ask the who? Who? This is Yuno's story. This chapter, Yuno became Wizard Jesus. There is no reason for Asta to show up at this point. You don't need the 7 Ryus, and you don't need Asta, you don't need Ryu. You don't need nobody else. All we need is Yuno Grinbedial. He has 2 grimoires, 2 people. You got Belle. 3 people. So, let me get into the chapter. To kick it off, we begin where we last left off in the previous chapter with Yuno and Lucius having a standoff. Next, we get to see all of the villagers are still pretty afraid, but they gain a bit of courage because of what Yuno did. His actions in terms of saving William and standing up to Lucius last chapter and saving the entire kingdom from the destruction of the guardian angels. All of them decide to just like attack. So all of them just using all the mana, attacking, pew pew pew. And we get to see that the guardian angels have multiple magical attributes and techniques. So they block every single one of them. They was able to do wind, they was able to do fire, water. As the villagers start to tremble at the amount of magical attributes and the power that these guardian angels possess. And they're like, what are they gonna do? Everybody is scared. Everybody is panicking. We pan down, we get to see Soul. And Soul basically is female Asta but black. Like, they look exactly alike. Like, come on now. But Soul ain't having none of that shit. Soul is trembling. She is sweating buckets. But she is 10 toes down. She like, fuck this. So Soul summoned this big stone golem. Going for one of the guardian angels, right? Guardian angels, but it was Kamehameha blast, what they was doing earlier with Yuno stuff. And Soul was able to block it. And everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? And even Soul was surprised. She's like, I blocked it. How? Then next thing you see, all these little mini fairies around Soul, around the villages. And then we see Belle saying that this is the power of love between me and Yuno, and that she can manipulate the flow of time and magic within this entire space.
I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
Every single ally within this space increases their magical power and the enemy's magical power decreases.
Nani?
So, basically, Yuno and Belle combine together to make a mana zone where they can do whatever the fuck they want to do, called Never Never Land. And this is encompassing the entire Clover Kingdom.
Oh my god!
Do you hear me? This is the entire Clover Kingdom. This is the best mana zone feat we have ever seen, because Yuno has the entire kingdom buffed up, like the time when Naruto during Great Ninja War was able to give every single person in the Shinobi Alliance some Kyuubi chakra and give everybody a Kyuubi chakra cloak. This is the same thing. This is insane because everybody is powered up. Everybody is just going hard, rocking. Then we cut down Lucius. Pew! TP's behind Yuno, right? And catches Yuno inside of a chronostasis. And then pan down Lucius' face, and he's like, Nani? And next thing you see, Lucius talking in his head. And this is when he realized that Yuno is the direct counter to him, because his basis of magic is time, and Yuno basis is star. And within Yuno's mana zone, time does not pass. So Lucius' time abilities have no effect because he cannot use time, because Yuno has created a space where time is non-existent. Do you all understand the words that are coming out of my lips, out of my mouth, out of my body? Yuno Grinbedial has created a space where time does not pass. Time does not exist. Time itself is a myth. Do you understand how ridiculously, extraordinarily, stupid, overpowered this ability is? What the fuck? Yuno is right now the main character. And to top it all off, Yuno did all of this without going into Spirit Dive. You see Lucius saying, okay, I understand now. You are the direct counter to me. You are my rival. And Yuno get a little pissed, like, nigga, what? And Yuno finally transform, and Yuno have the entire crown around his head. And then he gives Lucius one good lift with the Spirit of Zephyr, and that's the entire chapter. At this point, Yuno is most definitely the strongest character in Black Clover besides Lucius, because now even though Lucius does have time as his base magic, we know that he also has gravity from eating the heart of Lucifero. So he's gonna have to start utilizing that. But the fact that Yuno can do this is actually ridiculous. I have no idea what is gonna happen now. Yuno is literally carrying Clover Kingdom on his back. Like everybody's inside of his backpack right now. Like it's ridiculous. He's giving everybody buffs. He is stopping time itself. He has a mantle over the entire kingdom. And he is going toe to toe with Lucius. And he's the first person to give Lucius a scratch. He literally gave Lucius a hit. The first person. So Tabata, I don't know what he's setting up for, but at this point, Asta don't even need to be there. Like, it's insane. I don't know what Lucius gotta have under his belt, or what he's gonna do. Like, he's gonna have to use some of that gravity. I don't know how. He might have to make a black hole with the gravity. I don't know what he's gonna do. But this is some insane feats. Yuno is gonna be up there with like Naruto and Ichigo in terms of like power. Like, it's crazy. Like, in terms of like anime versus violence, Yuno's gonna be in the conversation. And this is just the beginning. I'm pretty sure this isn't the full extent of Yuno's star magic or his mana zone with Bell. I don't even know what you could do with stars, but the fact that this is like the beginning of it is insane. He already made a shield. Now he's stopping time itself. It's like the limits of his star abilities mixed with Bell's win is endless. So I am really, truly excited to see what type of spells Yuno has came up with in the past year. But Lord knows, if someone randomly was to read Black Clover right now, these last like 3 chapters, Yuno would be the main character, like easily. Like, it is so insane how strong and powerful Yuno is. Like, it is ridiculous. Great chapter, 9 out of 10. I cannot wait. I cannot wait 2 weeks from now, because this is a well-deserved break from Tabata. Honestly, this last 10 chapters, 5 chapters has been phenomenal for Black Clover. This is amazing fan arc so far. It's actually ridiculous. Like, he is just breaking expectations and plot twists after plot twists. It is insane. Oh my, I cannot wait.